I mean, I've started recording, but I don't know if I've actually started the what I would consider to be part of the video yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I'm
in
not quite
case.
sure how I'm going to start this. How about I just started with Bibbidi Bobbidi. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm here with Techno. Say
Yep.
hi.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Techno. I'm the only one.
He's my friend. We used to go to high school together, and he does art stuff. I'll have his Instagram linked in the description below.
Yep.
Check him out.
I do.
Do you have anything else that you want plugged in?
Like for me?
Yeah. No, for me. Do you want me to plug my own stuff real quick?
Oh, yeah. No. You can
also check out my own Instagram account. It's also linked in the description of any of my videos. Check out my Twitter.
Yeah, if you want to get like more awareness, yeah, I don't think it would be a bad idea if you plug your own stuff here, even though it's your own channel.
I don't really do that too often. I make sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you don't usually do this stuff, so
no, I don't.
Do it now?
This is a different type of video. So we're going to be doing a drawing type challenge thing today. We have 2 stages. We're going to do the first stage of figuring out what we're going to draw, and then the second stage is we're going to leave, draw the thing, and then come back with our finished product of the speed draw. Okay. And then we're going to show the speed draw to each other. So let me describe to you this game, and we'll figure that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was gifted this book, Fantasy Genius for Creative Games, words. Okay. A creativity game for fantasy artists.
Yeah.
A long time ago, and I've only occasionally used it for different like drawings and things. So I've used it just as like photo reference for some things.
Yeah.
But I figured it would be fun to actually try out and play it because it's supposed to be like a little game where you kind of just make a little character. Yeah. It's a lot more it's not as random as I thought it would be. Like I read through the instructions and it's not as like you kind of get stuck with different traits.
Oh, okay.
So we have 4 different game sheets that I've sent on the Discord. Yeah. And usually I think you're just supposed to just choose them, but I don't like that because that's not as random for me. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll 1d4 and that will figure out which one we're going to get based on that. So we have a creature game sheet. We have an object and weapon game sheet, which this can be like buildings or it can be like a cool mask or something like that's. I think that one's probably going to be the hardest. Huh. But I find it very interesting.
The weapon
game sheet? I'm hoping to get the creature game sheet because I think that one seems pretty cool to me. Then we have the basic game sheet, which is just the basic one. And then we have the humanoid game sheet, which is probably going to be the easiest one for both of us to do.
Okay. Because I thought it was going to be the other way around, with the object and weapon game sheet is going to be the easiest, and the humanoid game sheet is going to be the hardest.
I don't know. I'm just basing that off of what we usually draw. We usually draw more humanoid type things.
True, yeah, so that is true.
Like that one's probably going to be easier.
Yeah, that is
the object and weapon game sheet, which can.
Yeah, that is actually a good point.
Whatever. Yeah. To be honest, I hope both of us get creature because I feel like that's going to be more interesting. Because
we both haven't drawn much creatures, I guess.
Yeah, and it's like that can be so fun. Okay, so
exactly.
Roll 1d4,
and I rolled a 3. What do you know?
Roll a 3? So you got the basic game sheet.
Yeah,
so that's what you're gonna get.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm going to roll really quick. I got a I got a 4. Okay.
What? Is that
so
bad?
I got the humanoid. Man, we didn't get any of the fun stuff.
Oh man. Oh yeah, we didn't get the creature stuff.
No.
That's
so the basic game sheet, you can still. It's a lot more forgiving. So let's just go through it. So I'll go through the basic game sheet, and we could start filling that out. So there's different letters beside each of those. Sorry, I have paper, so I don't know if that's going to be picking up a lot on my end.
I only picked up like a few, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
All right. Okay. So those different letters beside each of those boxes,
Mhm.
they mean different things. So the AN is the anima set. The VG is the veggie set.
Hmm.
The EM is the
The M&M
elemental
set.
and mineral set.
Just kidding. Oh yeah, the element and mineral set. Gotcha.
Yeah. And then the TC is the Techna set. This is just like tech and stuff.
Oh, tech. Okay, like
Yeah.
techno, but
Yes. Your
yes,
name.
my
Yeah.
name.
Good handle. So you should be very well. And so you notice that it's listed twice. And what happens is
Yeah.
we roll twice for each of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll get on to what picking and grouping means and the major and minor forms.
Okay, so
So
we. Oh,
so we'll start with the first AN, the first anima set. So roll 1d6.
I got a 5.
Okay. So that is the bird list. I have the thing right in front of me that's telling me all
Okay.
of it.
Bird
Okay.
list.
So now roll 1d6 again.
I got a 5 again.
Cool. So that is tropical. Parrot,
Tropical.
heron. So you can write tropical and then the examples parrot and heron.
Okay.
We'll do mine later. Mine's gonna take like half an hour to get through. I have a huge list.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So now for the veggie set, roll 1d4.
I got a 4.
You got a 4.
I am rolling high numbers.
Oh yeah, baby.
Baby.
So you got the tree list. So now roll 1d6.
I got a 1. Haha.
That is a willow tree. So
Willow
you can
tree.
write that in your veggie set.
Okay, willow tree. Cool.
Now we're on to the elemental and mineral set. So roll 1d4.
Okay. I got a 3.
You got a 3. That is earth and metal list. Roll 2d6.
Okay, I got a 4 and a 1, so that adds up to 5.
Okay. So that is what? Rust and oxide.
Rust and what? What's
Oxide.
the last? Oxide, okay.
So basically when metals, oxidize.
Yeah.
That's what you got.
Gotcha. Under earth.
So now for the techno set.
Techno set.
The techno set, roll 1d6.
Okay. Got a 4.
You got a 4?
Mm-hmm.
That is the machine list. So now roll 1d6.
I got a 1.
You got a 1? That is switch, dial, and button. You got that?
Yep.
Now we're going to do it again. So we're going to go back to the anima set. Roll 1d6.
Okay. I got a 3.
You got a 3? That is the mammal list. Roll 1d6.
I got a 2.
You got a 2? That is a mouse and rabbit.
Mouse and rabbits. What's the next one?
Veggie set.
Veggie set, yeah, that's the acronym.
Roll 1d4.
Okay, got a 3.
3? That is the fungi list. Roll 1d4.
I got a 4.
You got a 4? That is mushroom.
Mushroom.
Now we're back onto the elemental and mineral set, so roll 1d4.
Okay, I got a 1.
You got a 1? That is fire and electric list. Roll 1d4.
These are sounding like Pokemon types.
Oh yeah, we're actually just straight up making Pokemon right now.
I got a 4, by the way.
You got a 4? That is molten lava.
Molten lava. I like that word.
Molten lava.
Molten. Yes.
Yeah.
Molten lava.
Molten lava.
Molten lava.
Hold on. Let me try and do my whatever the bad guy is in Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Molten lava.
Oh my gosh. That brings back memories.
Oh wow. I'll get you next time, get it. That's really hard to do. He's very breathy.
Yeah, I know.
Very breathy. Now we're on to the Techna set. So roll 1d6.
I got a 1.
You got a 1. That is the transportation list. Roll 1d8. The first 1d8 of the session.
Yeah, I know. And I think it's the last one for.
Yeah, it's the last one for you. And then we go into mine, and you're gonna see some crazy die.
I got a 6.
You got a 6. That is a boat or ship. Now I'll tell you what happens after this. So you see the major and minor forms.
Yep.
So you get to pick and choose a major and minor form for whatever kind of thing you're making. Like on the reference thing that it gives for the basic game sheet, is the person for the last TC got architecture and place of worship or totem. And so when they thought of that, and including with the previous one, which they got ember, hot coal, they thought of an incense burner. So they included an incense burner with the thing.
Yeah. So he combined those two. So
you take the 8 options that you have and just pick and choose which ones you want to use to make a major minor form.
Yeah, I don't need to use all of them. You can just pick whatever which ones you can choose to combined.
Yeah, so you can play a bit of a word association, so you could just combine that all into one creature, or you can make 2 separate creatures if you want to.
Okay.
For major and minor form. Okay.
Yeah.
So the humanoid game sheet, if you want to pull it up and just look at all the things that are there.
The humanoid game sheet?
Humanoid game sheet. That's what mine is. Look at all of that. My first one, I have the anima set.
The anima set.
Roll 1d6. I got a 5, which is the bird list.
The bird list. That's what I got.
Bird list.
That's what I got.
Oh yeah. We're both gonna do birds or something.
Yeah.
Well, at least we're gonna somehow include wings on it, because wings are just a cool thing to add.
It is, yeah.
For city, Raven Sparrow.
Ooh, Raven Sparrow. That's actually a cool one.
Okay, so now I got another anima set. So I do 2 in a row.
Yeah,
I 5 again. Dang it!
5. You gained this 5.
5 again. Another bird. Another bird.
Another bird.
And I rolled 3. That is seabird or penguin. Now for the veggie set. That's a 1d4. I was about to roll a 1d6. That's the wrong thing. Okay.
You're cheating. You're cheating. Okay.
I rolled a 2. Fruit and vegetable list. Roll 2d6. That is a 9. Broccoli artichoke.
Oh, broccoli.
Elemental and mineral set. Roll 1d4. I rolled a 4. That's astral and atmospheric list.
Oh.
Roll 1d8. I got a 3. That is
3.
Raider Asteroid.
Oh.
The Techno set. 1d6.
Techno set.
The Techno set. That is a 6. And that is the machine list. Roll 1d8 again. I rolled a 1. That is the reactor core.
Hey.
Okay. Now I'm back at the anima set. That is 1d6.
Okay.
Roll a 5. Again, another bird. Dang it.
Oh my gosh. I rolled
a bird 5 times.
There's no way.
Another bird. Another bird. This is going to be some messed up. And it's a humanoid. It's a humanoid. I haven't gotten any.
Gosh. That is really
it's a humanoid, but it's 3 bird type things. I mean, I don't. Oh my goodness, I rolled a 5. That is a tropical parrot or heron.
That's what I have on the first list. Exactly. What is this game?
Why bird? Okay, I rolled a 3 on the veggie set. That is the fun guy list. Roll 1d4 again.
Hey, I'm a fun guy.
A 3. Lycathan.
Lycathan. A lichen. Okay.
Lichen. Yeah, no, I mispronounce things all the time. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Elemental list. Elemental mineral set.
Okay.
I rolled a 2. That's the liquid list. Roll 1d8.
Yeah.
5. That is Ripple.
So I'll rippling liquid. Yeah.
And now for the Techno set, 3. That is the tool list. 2d6. I rolled a 9 again. That is spigot and faucet. I'm not quite sure what a spigot is, but I know what a faucet is. So, okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this? If you notice on my sheet, there's an action and emotion category. Those are 2 separate roles.
There's also a surface one, which I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's...
So you have to draw a background, at least.
Dang it. So now we're on to action and emotion. So action, this only applies to me, but I'm telling you what it means now in case we ever do this again.
Yeah. Yeah, might as
Also,
well.
because I'm sure the audience would like to know if the audience is still here.
Yeah,
Because
it's
to be
not.
honest, I'm not quite sure how this is gonna go.
Yeah, it's not
Very
like the
different for most
audience.
reviews.
The audience knows everything about this game. Totally.
Yeah. So the action list is what the person will kind of be doing.
Okay. Oh yeah.
That
Okay.
kind of general. So it's like the action pose that
Yeah.
they'll be doing.
Yeah.
And the
Exactly.
emotion list seems pretty self-explanatory. It's what their
Yep.
face will be doing.
Yeah.
So
If they're like laughing like you, they would just have their mouth wide open.
yeah, I have to roll for the action list 1d20.
What? Do you have that dice? A die?
Yep, I have that die. I have a d30 over here.
What the heck?
Yep, I have a die with 30 sides.
I didn't even know it can go up to that number.
Oh yeah,
I
it
thought it was only
can.
limited to 24.
Oh, I have to roll a 1d8 with the 1d20. Okay,
Okay.
so I will roll a 1d20 and then I will roll the 1d8. Fine.
I guess because it goes up to 28.
Yeah, it goes up to 28. So I got I got a 12. I
Ah,
rolled a 6 on the d8 and a 6 on the
wow,
d20.
it's stretching. Okay, I put that as like twisting or stretching. I can't really imagine that, to be honest.
Now the emotion list, I roll a d20 and a d4 because there's 24 options for this. I
Okay.
got a 5.
Wow, out of all those numbers.
Yeah, that is giggle and smiling.
But so like yeah, but while you're twisting and stretching, we normally do smile because it brings us pain sometimes. That's
You just smile through the pain. We will come back with our finished product right
right
now.
now.
Yeah, we'll do that again. Okay, 3,
Wait,
2,
3, 2,
1,
1,
right
now. That was perfect. I think.
It didn't line up at all on my end.
Oh really? Oh, it did for me, but I guess it's just
Wow.
like the delay of
Okay, it's going to be right here. And we're back. Okay, so it's been a while since we recorded that last shot. It's been many weeks. I think it's nearly been a month actually.
Oh really?
Since
Huh.
yeah. We've tried to record this section multiple times, and because I didn't have my microphone at that point, it just wasn't working very well.
Yeah, it was pretty awkward.
I got my mic back now, so we can do recording properly. But we both have seen each other's works at this point in time.
Yeah.
So we decided to invite a special guest for the second half. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yo, what's up, internet?
Okay, that's a bit much.
I'm always a bit much. You're a novice by now.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Hanny.
We've done some collabs together before. So she's going to be the one person who hasn't seen the art and is going to bring a unknowing perspective towards it.
Going to add more energy and life to this video.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have Bryson's video of his art go first, and then we'll do mine. Just as a reminder, Bryson, what kind of character sheet did you have?
Oh yeah, so I had for this one I had Military and Magma as my two like my
major and minor forms.
Yeah. So
and then you had the basic character sheet, right?
Yeah. I think I believe so. Yeah, it was the basic game sheet. But I had for this one I just since the major form was like Military, and the second was like Magma. It's basically a Magma Military. It was a lot of fun doing that, and I can't wait to show you. Oh yeah, I also got to mention I did have recording issues because it was kind of like my first time recording it on my screen on this computer. So it was
we start a bit into the sketch.
Yeah, it was a huge mess, but I luckily unfortunately downloaded OBS later, which you would probably notice halfway through the video that I downloaded OBS, and it's a really good program.
I'm gonna start it. Okay.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
So I'm still working on to like the sketch layer. I think this is like halfway the sketch phase of this tree. You can see I applied a bit of perspective. I think it was like a top downish kind of view. Just to make the piece look more interesting. So yeah, all this is a real tree, and I think this was like my first attempt at drawing a tree at all. So I was it was like out of my comfort zone, obviously, because I only
I,
draw characters and not
I,
environments.
I believe it.
Yeah, but like I think it still came out okay in the end. You'll see.
I mean, it looks really neat so far. I
Yeah,
like the skets.
yeah.
The sketch sort of kind of looks like I have no idea where it's gonna go, but the sketch sort of kind of looks like something from like a haunted house background of some
Oh
sort
yeah, yeah. It kind of has
because
those vibes.
it's so knotted and
Yeah, it's kind of like
Wonky.
mysterious.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I like
It has like that mysterious look to it as well, I think.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, uh, I basically I just like I was working on the heads for the crowns, I guess, for the uh parts of the real tree. I don't know what you exactly call those, but yeah, like those like attached to the branches. Those are actually like magma like falling out from the branches. And then you'll see me like adding like the magma rocks just to like add more detail to those and to emphasize that they're actually lava. Um,
Mhm.
and I think it looks cooler that way too, because it adds more like I think flavor to the whole piece itself. So this is like
Fire.
this is like the I don't know the icing of on the cake, but yeah,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, pretty cool. I enjoyed like drawing the shapes and figuring out where to exactly like place them around
No,
the
I really like the tangled look of it all.
yeah. Oh yeah, that was definitely intended for sure because like I think um because like when you like kind of like apply gravity to them, I had like imagined that it would like probably like would like tangle around that kind of like that if they were to like obey gravity. So and I also added the magma rocks as they like flow down, but like less and less each time it like like goes closer to the ground.
Further
So,
down.
yeah, when they're
Yeah.
down. Yeah, exactly. And oh yeah, here I started to add more. I added the people, which you like saw sooner earlier.
Yeah, the little man.
Yeah, yeah, the silhouettes of the little men,
Bird.
and I added a bud too, because why not?
Yeah,
Bird.
little the bird is
That,
sitting there.
yeah, just that one bud I just added.
The bird is the king of the castle.
Yeah, but yeah, the people I added, those are like basically just guarding the tree because tree is like something special to them.
Mhm.
Uh, it's like I don't know. I think it has like it kind of like plays a part in probably like the story wise, and I
Mhm.
just thought it would be like more like more fun or um more intriguing just to add that. And
Yeah.
then here I obviously started working on the line art, which that
Mhm.
actually like I took so longer than the sketch because I don't know honestly I
There's
think it's
there's a lot to do.
yeah yeah
Line
I
art always takes me the longest.
yeah I mean I was like setting myself up for it so of course it's going to be long and I don't know what I really expected but yeah um uh but like even though if it's long I still still have to sketch down I knew what lines were to be like filled so it wasn't like really that bad it just took long but I didn't really mind at all I have patience with this piece and I'm glad I did because otherwise obviously giving up isn't isn't really like any better it's just
Mhm.
it's just
This
accepting
sort of this is sort of kind of giving me. I don't know if anybody if I'm getting the name of this movie right, or or if anybody knows it. What's it called? It's that one owl movie, Legend of the Guardians.
Yeah.
Don't. It's giving me that vibe, especially because you added the bird on top.
Oh, really? I haven't actually.
Just stuck out.
Yeah, I need to see that movie. I haven't actually seen it, but
that movie traumatized me as a child.
Yeah, I could see that.
And I watched it. My sister and I watched it a long time ago, and it scared me like crazy. But that's what this is. It's giving me vibes about. I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, it's probably because like I got so much inspiration from like like a fantasy setting. So I just like added like references in like the militaries, like in for like like in the fantasy. So I kind of expected that this would like remind you of something, to be honest. But yeah, and then here I started to thicken the lines a little, just to emphasize the dad's perspective, because it makes the piece more like more believable, I think. Yeah.
Perspective is important to know, like which way you're looking from.
Yeah, exactly. And I had to like do this on on my sketchbook first, because it was like I was kind of scared that like might not turn out good, so I had to like do a couple of attempts of drawing it. I think I think it took me like 2 attempts before I moved on to this digital piece. So I'm glad I took the time to do that, because I think it looks cool.
I
really like it.
Yeah,
I'm really glad that you chose to do a tree, because you really didn't have to. So
I know.
I'm glad that you chose to do a background element.
Yeah, like I wanted like to like like add like the twist to it, what I like usually do for my works, and completely unexpected. So I just wanted to surprise you.
You do a lot of characters, so this is really neat to see. Actually, honestly, if you were to literally just like shade most of this after the line art, it'd be really cool just by itself like that.
Yeah,
Because I like I like how tangled and knotted and mysterious, as we could put it, how it looks.
Yeah, the lore.
The lore.
The microphone cut out when he got to the yelling part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like you were taken in by the lore.
Yeah. And then here I started to color the lava, but for the coloring I didn't do much for the coloring overall, because I didn't have much time to color the whole thing, obviously, because that would take a lot of work to do like the shading and the detailing, and yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah.
I feel that.
But I did wanted to add the contrast between the colors, so which is lava and which isn't. So, and then after this, I think I should be moving on. Oh yeah, I also like just adjusted the color a bit to a more orangey red, and yeah, I started to color the rocks, the magma rocks as well. So I just started to select all of them, each like one by one. Just like any rocks that like resemble the rock I could find on the piece, and yeah, I started doing that, and yeah, and I also just like I still continued to thicken some of the rest of the lines, because I wasn't really satisfied with the line thickness. I also colored that bird, as you saw.
Bird is black.
Yeah,
a bird. A
bird.
Well,
a bird.
Bird is top tier.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hanging out
on this
magma tree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just chilling there, and I think yeah, it ended there. So you can
just
you saw my OBS just opened up. So
yeah,
but yeah,
it's
I think that's it. But yeah, I didn't want to like I was thinking of like coloring the like the lava around the magnet tree, but I figured that it would probably be kind of confusing because it would be like blending into the other lava that's falling from the tree. So I didn't bother with that. But overall, I think it's a cool piece nonetheless.
Yeah,
I like the way
cool.
it turned out. Yeah, you can see it's a real tree.
It's also sort of kind of very how do you put it? Harry Potter. I've never watched Harry Potter, but like
Me neither.
the wands. That's what it also sort of kind of gives me, like how the old wands that you can see from time to time. I don't know what I'm talking about, obviously, but you get my point.
Yeah. I think I can kind of like understand, know what you're hinting at, but yeah, I just I was so inspired by like anything that's like related to fantasy because I'm kind of a huge fantasy nerd. Yeah,
I mean,
I was going to say that fantasy nerd.
Well, it's neat. I like it.
Yeah, I'm glad you do.
It's cool.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys like it. And
I am also a nerd. Hence the art game that I got you into, where we roll die to get prompts.
Yes.
So,
yes. Yeah.
I'm also a nerd. I spent 30 minutes talking to Techno about FNAF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are all nerds in our own ways.
Okay. So, for mine, I did 2 pieces. Techno, you know this, but so I got the humanoid character sheet for mine, and for the animals that I rolled, I got all birds. So that kind of hard to make a humanoid thing.
Yeah, and I was like, I was laughing.
Oops, nothing but birds. So.
Did you draw Chica?
No, I did not.
Yeah, and one of my boxes was also a bird. So like 3 of the 4 boxes were birds. So
yeah, and all of my animal boxes were birds. It was very annoying. All different kinds of birds as well. I never rolled the same kind. It was all different kinds of birds. So that was something else. For the humanoid character sheet, you have a movement. So I had twisting or stretching, and then also a background of some kind I had to make. So this first one that I do, it's just the character, and I do it really cartoony because after I did the first piece, which is the second one that I'll show, I was a bit unsatisfied, so I decided to make this cute little one first. I guess technically second. Yeah. So anyway, I'll play it, and then I'll let you guys see. It's kind of, the actual one's going to be more of a horror theme, but this one's just a nice little guy. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is just me sketching it out. I like my sketch color. It's like a turquoise.
Yeah, mine's is all black.
Mine is gray because I do it on a sketchbook. When I do
yes. So there's me. So I did it one sketch of a head, and then this is just another sketch, I think.
That's on top of a sketch.
That, or it is the finished layer, and I just changed the coloring later. It's been a while since I drew this.
Yeah.
So I got multiple birds, so I had the head decide to be a raven kind of thing. He's just gonna wave hi to you. Just a nice
is that supposed to be a beak?
Yeah, it's a beak.
I thought it was a mask.
No, it's a beak.
Very COVID friendly.
Yeah. I thought it was like, a COVID mask, but it's a bird.
No. Also, I'm gonna struggle with the feet for a while here because I'm trying to do cartoony, but also do the characters. So there you go. I just end up on that. That's
you just gave up and just did something simple.
Yeah, there you go. Well, it works with this character. So then there's those wings, and then I make the canvas bigger, and then move him, and then shrink him down, and then I add the second pair of wings. So I have him have albatross wings, but a very specific albatross. I forget which kind, but apparently it has the largest wingspan of any bird on Earth right now.
I find it hilarious
so
that it's this tiny bird with giant wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it also makes drawing this character so hard because he takes up not very much of it, but he's very wide just because of the wings. if I
Wide
want
boy.
to use them properly.
He's a wide
So
boy.
I struggle here a bit with the wings. Try to do. I delete those. That goes away.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
And
There you
it
go.
comes back again. And then, okay,
I think
I settled on that.
Probably
Just-
struggles a lot walking around with those wings.
Yeah.
Casually just
Also,
have like
can we talk about how his face looks like the bird from Charlie Brown?
It
the
does.
yellow.
Oh, and it's gone. That was the last you ever see of that guy.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So now onto my actual piece.
He's perished.
He's perished.
Cute.
He got Thanos snapped.
He got Thanos snapped.
Apparently,
so I decided with this
sort
one.
of.
Yeah, I decided with this piece to use one of the paintbrush tools, but then I turned the opacity down so that I can layer on thicker layers as I go.
Mm-hmm.
This is me doing the sketch layer of it, and I'm doing it in all black because I'm crazy like that.
Yeah, and I thought it was like kind of like a dark greenish, but
it's green. It's green black.
Green black. Yeah.
He's coming out of some sort of weird
but
sci-fi scientific lab place.
It blended so well with the piece, so you'll see it later on. I thought it was
one of the prompts that I got was a reactor core. So I thought, I also got asteroid or something like that. So I decided to combine it both into a sci-fi horror themed place that takes place in this reactor thing. So if you look over to the right, you can see where the reactor core is.
Yeah.
And for some reason,
there's the reactor core.
Yeah.
Physically figure out where my right is. Neat.
Yeah.
Well, it was basically the same right.
For some reason, again, it's all background. He takes up so little, but also so much space. It's ridiculous.
I think it's neat because
it's some character design.
From the looks of it, it's supposed to be like a gigantic thing, but then the background makes it look small, which makes you sort of kind of realize he's not actually as big as he probably thinks he is.
Maybe he's just like he's like really far at a distance, and I think that's what makes it kind of terrifying.
Yeah, that's it too.
So here's the head.
Like hinting some demon at the background.
And you notice that the neck is really sticking far out. It's because one of the birds I got was a heron, and they have really long necks.
Yeah, and I was
Oh, so you sort of kind of have like a Frankenstein's monster ordeal of a bird here.
Yeah. It's a bunch of different birds.
Yeah.
Again, I rolled. Oops! It's all birds. I can't believe it's not anything but birds.
I like the layering, and it makes the shading look really good.
Yeah.
As somebody who's really bad at shading, I am severely appreciating it.
Yeah,
it's satisfying.
I really like how he did the feathers for the bird. I think it makes it like a lot very believable.
Mm-hmm.
But it's probably just me.
I really like this brush.
What kind of brush?
I'm glad I decided to do this. I never used this brush before. It's just a bit husky that I turned the opacity down. It's one of the default brushes on Clip Studio Paint.
Oh yeah, you told me that before.
I was going to ask what program are you using because it's a neat program.
It's Clip Studio Paint. That's the same program I use for all my drawings. It's pretty good.
Yeah. So this is the figure, and I worked really hard on making sure that I got I did multiple sketches just on a pad and paper, to get the figure all down really right. And then I decided to put him really far back away in the background, so you can't actually see much of the detail of him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least you won't have to look much. You probably won't have to look much on the bird if you put it farther in the distance. But
now I have to work on the background, and that's a whole other challenge.
Yeah. It's just more emphasis on the background than it is on the actual piece.
I did a background for the first time for one of my drawings several months ago at this point. I've never done backgrounds in my life before. I hated every minute of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Background it can be like kind of like tiring at times and like stressful, especially if you want to try doing perspective. But for me I just like, I just observe like like in real life, like from Pinterest. Pinterest is a pretty good reference site.
Like in real life, like in Pinterest.
Yeah, yeah. Like real life pictures. I mean,
Yeah.
They
Actual
really
architecture
help.
and stuff, and
yeah.
I
because-
occasionally use the ruler tool to help me get some lines, but most of the time I'm just like, screw it. I decided that I was going to make this more of a sketchy feel to it because I really did not want to make it clean looking.
Not because you're lazy.
No, because I am lazy. I fully admit that. That is because I was lazy and I did not want to. I did not.
Didn't have
but
time.
I still decided to. Yeah. So you see, that's one of the issues. What I did right there, we just passed it, but I just had to add a little bump to one of the sections because I didn't plan it out and ruler it out and everything, so it made it look wrong. So I just had to add a little bit there. I like the shading that's able to be done with this layering brush, but I figured out later on that what you should do is shade in the full section and then do the line art over top of that because it just makes it look better.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I don't figure that out until like I'm basically finished the piece. So, oops.
Isn't that always how it goes?
Oh well. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
If we do another collab like this.
Yeah. Well, we're never going to do another collab exactly like this one, Bryson.
Oh yeah. Nothing compares to this.
Nothing will beat this. This is top tier.
This is a masterpiece.
Yes, this is.
Yeah. This is a
masterpiece of all masterpieces.
Yeah, how is it even possible to make another masterpiece? You can only have
It's your Mona Lisa.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I like how you did the details for the background.
As somebody who cannot get detailed for backgrounds, like when I did my background, I gave up halfway through it and went, you know what, screw this. I'm just gonna blur everything. Yeah. And then I took a piece because I sketched. I just took a Kleenex and literally just went ham on blurring everything. Yeah. And just went with that. So I'm appreciating the details.
Yeah, at least you tried. For mine, I don't really like put a background for any of my pieces. I just like add a bit of like mixture of color.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, at least it's something. It's something.
Yes.
So
you mentioned blurring the background, and I do eventually do that on this piece.
Yeah, you did. But it still looked like pretty, like really neat.
Yeah,
that you chose that.
I put all this work into that, and then I just blur it out, so it's fine. It's not completely blurred out. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. This is fine.
Maybe it is because again, we're all our own worst critic when it comes to art. I love the background.
Yeah,
but I know exactly where left is coming from because I will often be like, this looks really bad. I'm just gonna make it so people can barely see it.
Like as the artists ourselves, we're like the only ones who like notice our mistakes because we made them. Unlike the audience, who can't really spot any. So that's why it's like really easy to like say this is actually like a really good background because they can't spot the mistakes like the artists can. So that's the thing, right? It's
You're literally doing shadows right now.
Yeah.
Your girl can't do a shadow to save her life.
Oh, that's not especially on a digital program, so easy to
do. Yeah.
Here's me doing a bit of blurring.
Digital is superior.
As somebody who just started trying to draw again, like maybe a year ago, I'm gonna stick to a pencil and paper.
Yeah,
that's the way to go.
I mean, I don't only do digital. I still do traditional from time to time, obviously, but I just do traditional for like practice. But like digital, if I want to do like actual art pieces, like this one. But yeah,
I use traditional for testing out different characters and stuff just because it's faster.
Yeah.
I don't have to set up my entire rig to start drawing. You know, I just pull out a pen or something.
Does it sound like you're setting up a construction scene?
Well, I gotta move things around my desk and get in the mood.
I'm so dumb. Okay, I spent like a bunch of time being like, what happened to the one part of the wing? I realize those are windows now.
Yeah. So it's coming through the gateway. Here I futz around with this roof. None of this detail stays. It goes back really simplistic. It's gonna go away. And it's gone.
At least you tried. You tried.
I tried something, and that's how it stays. What do I do?
That's the point.
What am I doing? Okay.
I mean, you're gonna blow everything
through
anyway.
This gateway.
You're gonna blow everything anyway, so it probably would have mattered.
And here I'm adding some streaks to make it look more grungy, whatever.
Yeah,
dingy.
I like that.
There we go.
Yeah.
And here's me blurring everything out. It's all blurred.
I mean, you can still see the detail though. So
yeah.
At least you can still make out of it.
I also find it extremely interesting that you're able to do so much detail with like basically one color palette.
Oh yeah, I think that was the most I was like really impressed by is how he managed to make this piece just with using like one color. Like it's really like fascinating to like look at. And,
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's really nice.
And I have to use 1 billion colors.
Save.
I think I'm just about done here. I don't know how much I'd add to the piece after this.
It looks like you added a filter there for like half a second.
Yeah. Well, I did. If you look at the very top of this, I made it so that near the reactor is whiter than further away from it. And here I just
you
a bit more shading.
Godzilla Frankenstein situation with your piece, which is
yeah. I wanted to make it horror themed because I had Lycan as one of my prompts, so I thought like zombies.
That's really cool. That's really cool. I never thought of doing it that way. That I think actually like brings more life to that piece. It's really amazing.
And
I think it also adds the horror like vibe to it as well.
That is neat.
Just only with the lighting coming out from the reactor core. That's awesome.
I think you pretty much nailed the sci-fi horror there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
An experiment went wrong.
This weird bird monster is going to get you.
He's going to get you.
I really should have added a human or maybe just a normal sized doorway for some perspective because he is meant to be tall and just big.
Oh yeah.
But
he somehow managed to squeeze it in with his whole body.
I mean, I feel like you can tell that he's huge because he's bending down, right? Which means he has to.
Yeah.
He is taller than he's propped once he actually stands up, and he's just bending down.
He's just really building. I just realized, but really amazing piece.
Thank you.
That's neat.
I'm glad you like did a background at all. Unlike me, I didn't really put a background for mine. It's all white.
Well, you did a background piece, like you drew a tree. So
I did a background piece. That is true.
Yeah. He heard that you guys had cookies, and so he's coming in to go grab some cookies.
I literally have cookies. I made cookies last night. How dare you?
Unless if
it's coming again.
Unless if it's raisin cookies. He hates raisin cookies.
They're chocolate chip.
He hates raisin. Okay.
They're chocolate chip.
Okay. Good. So
that's
that was this.
Oh, well, I really liked both pieces. I liked the weird fantasy / magical and antique feel Bryson's piece of the very like knotted wood, like what you would see from like a wand or like a really old dying tree, right? That you often see in all these fantasy pieces where they go off to some weird land.
Yeah. And that was like the vibe I was going to like I was trying to capture, and I'm glad you did.
Yeah, and I really like it looked, even just like in black and white, it looked really, really neat. And I think even just adding minimal color to it would even
I was trying
just,
to be I was trying to be like very limited with the colors. I think the only colors I used were just orange and
if you use like a very dull brown for the tree, it would really make the lava that's supposed to be, I'm guessing, your central point of the piece pop out. And then with Left's piece, I love horror and sci-fi. And I just got I love the Frankenstein / Godzilla feel that was going there of.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for joining me for this.
Yeah, no problem. No problem, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be in here, and I think this is like my very first collab with you guys.
It was fun.
So. But yeah,
I hope we can do this again.
Yeah, me too. Me too, especially since I wanted to redeem myself from the messy recording I had for my other piece, but yeah. It'd be great. It'd be great.
Let's do this again sometime. Bye-bye, everybody.
Yes, definitely.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.